Righto, winners and goodness. See the shirt? Mad. All right. Formula. The old Capitano has been getting stuck in. Has been getting stuck into doing the buffing. Okay. You can see just where the line is there. You can only just see it, but from a pressure pack to, and then that there's slightly different colour. I don't know if you can just see it where he's blended it, but it's come up quite good. You can see the other side that hasn't been buffed, and then that side. He's been getting stuck into sanding the bonnet and trying to get the, it is a bit of a hard task what he's doing to try and get the shine up with pressure packs and really bad paint. But I'm pretty happy, guys. It's coming up good. I'll try and get some time to do the wheels. You can see down the side there now, it's starting to get a lot more shiny. I'm pretty happy. It's coming up good. The boot's been done to get into all the nooks and crannies and little grannies and stuff. So there's boxes full of shirts. Yeah, so we're getting there. She's starting to look good. So we have a radiator turning up on Thursday or Friday for this thing, and then on Sunday we're going to take it out for another trip to make sure it's going to be all right. At this stage, money providing, next Thursday we're going to leave, or the following Wednesday, and I'm going to sit down and do a trip. My brother-in-law Travis sent me through a heap of information on all the big things around Australia that are sort of in our trip, so we may do a bit of a big trip calling, and I think there's a big dice and there's big prawns and there's all sorts of big stuff. We need to put together, Letho, a big VN Commodore out here somewhere for people to come and look at. All right, guys. So I done some footage the other night on doing the Bedford engine swap. Okay, so I'm going to cut to that footage now and show you what went on that night. It was a bit of a weird sort of night, but anyway, that'll show you getting the Bedford back together. And yeah, I'll see you at the end of it with what else have we got. There was a mad Holden Ute. I'll show you that, and that'll probably do us. All right, dudes. Cut to that. See you. Do you like the shirt? Woo! What's going on, dudes? Bedford time is the time we love the best. All right, here we go again. Long wheelbase Bedford, Holden red motor, front end, Trimatic, new seals. I'm gonna whack them in. Where are they? They are. Anyway, there's some new seals there to put front and rear for the gearbox. Going to get this bolted up and get this in today. And yeah, I'll show you what's going on along the way. All right, guys, Bedford motor going in. Righto, dudes. Back at it again. Jake just ran off because he was scared of a camera. Anyone would think it was a snake. All right, so Bedford, just finished the live stream with you guys. We were supposed to do a lot of this on the last live stream, but the internet dropped out, but it's, yeah, anyway, who cares? We're all good, we're back again. Front end, Bedford, painted, ready to go. Engine bay, painted, ready to go. We've just slipped the engine in underneath here, okay? So now we have to get the front end in under there as well. So I'm going to hook this engine crane here up to the engine, lift the engine up as high as we can, and then we'll just slide that cross member underneath and bolt the motor up to it. So that's our plan. Whether it works or not is another thing, but I'll keep you updated. I'm hanging out to drive this thing, just love Bedfords, but yeah. So, all right, we'll get stuck in and do this, and I'll give you an update as we go through our different segments of stuff getting done. All right, stay tuned. Righto, we've jacked this up in the air. As you can see, she is up high now. Okay, so now I've got to put the motor onto the front end and find Jake somewhere because he's scared of a camera apparently. He's a big girl apparently. All right, so yeah, the boys had a bit of a cry then lifting it up, but they have no faith in the stupidity. So, right, I'll get these here married up and under there, and we'll be driving this in the next 15 minutes. Righto, so the engine, as you can see now, is married to the cross member. Okay. We've got a bit of an oil spill there, so I'm going to jump under and clean that up now. And our next step then is basically to slide that under, and then we'll suspend the van from the top, lower it down and put it on, and then I can put my new mags on, my new wheels, which is what it's all about, is fitting new wheels. I don't care about any of it but the wheels. I'm pretty happy, like this is coming along good. And I've got the boys here helping me, Jake's hiding, and mad. See you. Righto, so we're just struggling a little bit getting clearance. Got the wheels on though. So we just got to get that off the jack now, and then work out our next plan of attack. So that's sort of coming up all right. Motor sort of in place. All the exhaust is clearing. These are our wheels. I don't mind them. I reckon they'll suit it. They sort of, I don't know. They look shit. Let's face it. Nah, they're all right. Yeah. All right. Well, we are making progress, guys, which I'm pretty happy about. Yeah. I just want to drive this. Like, I'm hanging out just to drive it. Like, sometimes you put these old cars together and they just drive terrible. But yeah, a lot of people love these things and they do a lot of travelling in them. So I'm hoping this thing will drive nice. So, all right. Keep on poking along at it. All right, we have made some reasonable progress, guys. Sorry about the lighting, but we have it sitting back down on the ground, sort of. Not really, because it's sitting on those wheels, but front wheels are on. Motor's in place. Okay, so engine mounts are done. Still haven't done up the steering arm. This side's sitting a little bit lower. Sorry about the lighting, but what do? I don't actually mind those wheels for this van. Yeah, got a stand underneath the gearbox. So that's progress for me. Jake and Storm, thank you very much, dudes, legends. They called in today and gave me a hand this afternoon. Yeah, that's progress, that's good. All right, well, I'll get a bit more done on this week. I'll get a bit more done this week on this, and yeah, go from there. All right, guys, see you. Righto, guys, out and about again, and look what's in the driveway to pick up today. 350 Chev, turbo box, 9-inch. She's pretty tight. He's had it for a lot of years sitting in the shed, but you just don't see them. Convos. Yeah, very, very tidy. Real credit to him. Inside's pretty neat and tidy. It looks like it's got Commodore buckets in the front. It was a manual car from the looks of those pedals. Promatic shifter. I do like my Promatic shifters. Hoodliner's done too, which is pretty rare to see. And white across the dash. I don't mind that actually with the red. What do you guys reckon? Yeah, no, she's very nice. I like the pipes, they fit well. Yeah. Oh, I'll put this one in with a Ford video again, so we've got a bit of yeah, sanity. All right, guys, what do you reckon? Pretty nice, eh? How good's that ute? I've done a tow job on that the other day and thought I'd get some footage, but it's just so nice and clean, eh? And it's off to his mate's place to get finished. So that'll be on the road soon, that thing. But you can just see it's sat for a while, but he spent the money in the right places and just made a nice thing out of it. But Mitchell, been a mate for a long time, he bought this ute. There's a bit of a story behind this ute. I towed it, done a deal with the guy, went back to pick it up, and he'd pulled all this shit off it, and I cracked the shit and didn't buy it. But then Mitchell ended up buying it off him, but it had sat for ages because it blew a head gasket or something, so which then meant that the it had water in the bores, which then destroyed the rings and destroyed the motor basically. And then Mitchell's mate gave him a hand to pull the harmonic balancer off, and that went well. But it had been hit by a kangaroo too, so the front here's a little bit bent. I've got another one of these. I can hit the support panel back down, but if you guys remember on Instagram, probably a week ago, if you follow me on Instagram, I put up two different photos, a yellow CV8 Monaro with flares and lowered so it looked like an SS Tirana, and there was also a ute that they put on there with flares, lowered, big wheels. So this one, because it's rough, is a good start for that. So I'll put a picture of it up here now. What do you reckon of that? How good's that? Like, so I'm going to lower it, flares. I've got two different sorts of wheels, I reckon, that are VE wheels. So they're going to stick out the side with a big dish. But this is a perfect donor for that. So the roof's good, the doors are good, the quarters are good. We're missing this little plastic here on the sill, right? But the back's pretty good. Tailgate's actually in good shape. We'll run big dual pipes out the back. See on the back of this photo, right? See how the bar's remade? We might remake a bar the same as that. So I'll put it up here now. See the back bar? See how it goes up like that? We might even try and fiberglass something like that with big pipes hanging out the back. It's only a 6-cylinder and a manual, but I reckon we can make something cool. It's something different. So anyway, but all right, guys. So yeah, she's pretty straight. All down the sides, which is pretty good. The roof's pretty good. It's just an S-Pack ute, so trim's nothing special. But I was just speaking to, I just done a tow for a trimmer, towed a Fairlane for him, a local guy. And we were just talking about sourcing SS material for that SS that we're going to do the restoration on to pay for the America trip. But yeah, so we'll probably do a trick interior in this too. So yeah, and we got that white VX SS the other day for the LS. So that means we've got an SS front for this. So we can put the SS front on with the driving lights and everything. And yeah, mad bonnet, flares, drop it on its guts, set of wheels with some big dish. But yeah, all right guys, so I reckon this will be the end of this video. Who knows what we're going to do next. Hopefully the next one will be Formula going again, or a road trip or something like that. But all right dudes, merch September 1, the website will be live. There'll be stickers and stuff on there, maybe some shirts, I'm not too sure. Don't forget, we've got the giveaway for these work shirts, can you see it? On Wednesday Night Live for anyone that does a super chat. And that'll include anywhere in the world, okay? I will post in New Zealand or America or anywhere, so it doesn't exclude anyone. Doesn't have to be a big super chat, any sort of support is great, and we'll send out one of our work shirts. All right, dudes, like, subscribe. See you Wednesday Night Live, 7:30. See you.